Burgers and fries and cherry pies, it was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Making our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show, when it was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know. Changes come and go, we've had our share, I know, but it seems we don't have time for love anymore. All the things we used to say, little things we did each day, oh, I long to do the things that we did before. It was burgers and fries and cherry pies, it was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Said making our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show, when it was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know. But I'm still the same old me, and that's all I'll ever be. And I'd like to think that you're the same old you. We lost something down the line that I wish we both could find. I long to do the things that we used to do. And it was burgers and fries and cherry pies, it was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Making our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show, when it was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know. Burgers and fries and cherry pies, oh, things were so simple back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, all those good times we used to have, just sitting in the car. Burgers and fries and cherry pie. Walking in the sand, hand in hand.
I remember Daddy's hands folded silently in prayer, and reaching out to hold me when I had a nightmare. You could read quite a story in the calluses and lines. Years of work and worry had left their mark behind. I remember Daddy's hand things over, I'd live my life again and never take for granted the love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I'd done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand there was always love in Daddy's hands.
If you don't get in the water, you're never gonna learn to swim. He said a snake is just as scared of you as you are of him. He could tell by the moon when the fish would bite. Seems there was nothing that he didn't know. And as a kid I believed, 'cause Grandpa told me so. He talked Daddy into letting me have my first car. I thought I was really something, but Becky Thompson broke my heart. That first taste of love nearly did me in. Getting over her was slow, and I knew someday I would, 'cause Grandpa told me so. He said life was made for you to live. The best love is the love that you give. There'll be times when you wanna hold on, but you gotta let go. And I live by those words, 'cause Grandpa told me so. I promised him I wouldn't cry when it was his time to leave. That's the only promise I made him I couldn't keep. He smiled from his bed and said we'll meet again somewhere down the road. And I believe, 'cause Grandpa told me so. He said life is made for you to live. The best love is the love that you give. There'll be times when you wanna hold on, but you gotta let go. And I live by those words, 'cause Grandpa told me so. He said life is made for you to live. The best love is the love that you give. There'll be times when you wanna hold on, but you gotta let go. And I live by those words, 'cause Grandpa told me so. Yeah, and I still believe Grandpa told me so. Grandpa told me so. still believe